the indicator that they could select, but not the outcome. And in every case, those indicators should result in that prescribed outcome, one broad outcome. Great, that's very helpful. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. My name is Joycelyn Jenkins, and I'm from the United Way in New Orleans, the greater New Orleans area. And actually, we have just completed a strategic planning where we developed a whole set of outcomes and indicators. Now, I am the impact manager for the education impact area here at United Way, and so most of our plans were developed for education. But all of our other community impact agency, community impact goal areas have done the very same thing. And I would be more than happy to share what we have done with all of you. We set up goals, set up outcomes for the funding cycle. They prescribed outcomes for education to help children succeed, to help children that will impact children succeeding in the early ages on throughout high school. So, as I mentioned, like I said, I would be happy to share all of that information with you. It's on our website here, www.unitedwaynola.org, and you could actually go to our website and view our strategic planning methods and those outcomes and indicators as well.
Jocelyn, thank you. Can I ask you to repeat that website again for us?
Yes, it's www.unitedwaynola.org.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Hi, my name is Sue Tripathi, and I work at Mile High United Way, Denver. And I apologize because I need to literally rush in 2 minutes, but I found this conversation very engaging. I just wanted to add that we are going through an RFP process, and in that RFP process, we've kind of identified what sets of outcomes we would like to see from our partner agencies. And in the sense of a communication discussion and community involvement, we've put in the RFP, for example, outcomes and indicators, but how they want to go about selecting any additional indicators in addition to what we have, or any additional outcomes in addition to what we have in the RFP is left for the community. So we've gone through a community discussion with our partner agencies and others. It was an open process, and we're right in the middle of it. I don't believe we have anything that, the previous caller was suggesting in terms of what we have on the website, but we are going through that process, and I wanted to mention that. And then the other piece that we also have is through a national foundation from the Casey Foundation, we actually look at neighborhood indicators. So our scale is a little different than just looking at all the partner agencies and looking at county or city, statewide. The Casey-funded program that is housed within Mile High United Way, which is Making Connections Denver, actually has something very much on a community-wide indicators, but at a neighborhood level. So I just wanted to add to this conversation, and if there's any interest, and in fact I'm very interested to hear more from other agencies too, and what they're doing. And we do have evaluators involved in the process, and they've been helpful in the sense that it's not just evaluators from one single agency, but we have a network of evaluators and data folks who are looking at it also citywide. I would say, I was going to say statewide, but I don't think it's statewide. It really is citywide, and it's more concentrated around the neighborhoods in and around Denver.
Don, I think it looks like we only have like a couple more minutes. Is it possible to do a part 2 of this?
You read my mind, Mary Beth. That's exactly the next question I was going to pose to the group, because I think there's a lot of interest here, and there's a few questions we didn't have time to go through. And so I think that would be a very good idea to do a part 2 on this, and perhaps continuing sessions about common language.
Yes.
What do you all?
Good.
Yes.
Okay. That definitely sounds like that's something we should do. So we will facilitate that.
Okay.
We will send out the information to everybody. It looks like we are coming up to the top of the hour now, so we should end this. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, and maybe just have a couple more, United Ways present, what they're doing. That would be great. And then have this kind of open-ended question and answer period as well.
That sounds wonderful. Please, all of you. I heard from New Orleans and from Denver, from Mile High also. So I'll be giving you guys a call if you don't mind. So maybe we could help continue this conversation with everybody. And we have recorded this, so we will make this available on our website as well. And one more thing I'd like to mention, on our Seabrooks.com website, we do have the presentation that Mary Beth was referring to earlier from Dawn in Milwaukee. And that is posted on our Seabrooks website, so all of you can find that there, and I'll make sure you know how to get to that as well. So I know you all are on tight schedule, so we need to close this up. And Kathy, I'm sorry, go ahead, Mary Beth.
Oh, just for context, the Dawn's presentation in Milwaukee, it's about client tracking and specific client tracking tools. So any of you that had those questions or wanted information about that, they are establishing that, and they're pretty much established in all of their areas of tracking that information. So you might want to take a look at that presentation.
Thank you, Mary Beth. That's really good for everybody to know, I'm sure. And also, Kathy's mentioning here that she'd like to hear from some smaller United Ways as well. So we'll be sending out our invites again, and we'll be facilitating this next time. So again, thank you all so much for joining us today. Does anybody have any closing comments?
Thank you. Thank you, Don.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Great help. Thanks.
Thank you.